Alrighty then, hello and once again, good evening YouTube, welcome back. Welcome back to some more of this game, NASCAR Heat 4. There's 4 of them. Actually, there's more like 6, but not the point. Today, we're going to head to Indianapolis and Las Vegas. 2 races to go until the chase begins. It's, okay. Out here, we've got 8 points. I have no idea how either of these races... Well, I know that this race is probably going to be pretty shit, but I have no idea how this one's going to go. I need more points. That's all I know. All I know is that I do not have enough points. So I'd kind of like to get some more, if you know what I mean. If you know what I mean. So yeah, I've been to this track. This is unfortunately not the road course layout, which probably is actually not a bad thing, considering how the road courses have gone. You know, last episode I should have won both races. That's stupid. That's dumb. I think that is dumb. That is just my opinion on the subject, though. So, probably going to do one loose. Alright, time to go qualify 21st. Let's do it. Yeah. So I can definitely confirm that I have never driven a lap here in this game, in this car. And honestly, Xfinity cars should have never turned any laps at this track. Goodness goddamn gracious. But don't worry. Don't worry. This year they're doing it again. Back to the shit rectangle. Can't wait for absolutely nothing to happen in those races. I'm sure something really stupid's gonna happen. It'll be like 2017, the 2 fastest cars die. And then just pure nonsense transpires from there. It's probably not even gonna be that good. It's probably just gonna be like a green-white checkered and like someone wrecks and like 5th place gets the win or something. I don't know. Probably gonna be how it goes. Yeah, I am very, very pessimistic about the return of this track to the schedule. I don't know if this is gonna be uploaded before then. I mean, this is going to be a short series because we already missed an entire episode thanks to Elgato, which I need to keep checking to make sure is actually recording. Apparently. Apparently that's something that I need to do now. Oh, and now turn 4. And then the finish line is so far down the road here. I thought this was a pretty good lap, but no. No, in fact. We're 2 seconds off the pole. 17th! That is not 21st. How about that? How about that? Got some good stuff right there. September 7th, 2019. Where was I? Probably at the old hotel, if I had to assume. Pretty easy assumption to make right there. Yeah, that was worth it. Kaz failed P race inspection. So did Annette, sad. Cindric wrecked, shocking. The never-before-seen thing right there. I just now noticed that the name bar just says seed. It doesn't say anything else, just says seed. So, like, if you're a German-speaking member of the audience, you can read that. You can read that. Yep, good stuff. Anyway. So, what do we talk about in this one? I really don't have anything new to say. I just wanted to get this out of the way. Well, really what I wanted to do was get this episode done and then just basically, I want to finish the game today. That's pretty much where I'm at on this whole nonsense. Oh my goodness. Okay, we're getting taken 3 wide. That's necessary. I wonder what the tire situation is going to look like in this one. Ooh, doggy. Okay, it looks like we have a modicum of speed, and we're not cooking the tires yet. I'm sure that's going to change eventually. Oh, I'm sure that'll change. We've got a drafting partner closing at Mach 9. In comes drafting partner. Oh, baby. Okay, we're fine. Everything's fine. Everything is fine, actually. Yeah, we're getting pushed into the corners. Oh. Yeah, that's spooky. There's something about the fast tracks in this game. They just want to push you in the corners, and it's like, why? Why you gotta be like that? Okay, let's not blow this corner. Ooh, I'm blowing the corner. Ooh, I'm blowing the corner. Okay, everything's fine. Everything's fine. Yeah. And they're still trying to draft me through the corners. This is, I mean, it looks pretty good, but then you notice that the leader is all the way over there. Like, we got second place right in front of us, but not much more. Yeah, I don't have any idea how these guys are going that far into the corner. That's a little bit on the ridiculous side, if you ask me. Yeah, we're cooking the tires, but that's not a surprise. Really, the only real question... See, something that I've noticed throughout this playthrough is that the stages go just fine. No problems during stage 1 or stage 2, but then we get to the third stage, where there's supposed to be the long green flag run that sets up, you know, green flag pit stops, and, like, is supposed to establish the rest of the race and stuff. Suddenly, everyone's dying, and there's cautions constantly. That's what happened in the last race, at Road America in the last part. The first 2 stages were fine, and then on the first lap of stage 3, there was a fucking caution. I think the same shit happened at Darlington as well. Can we stop being 3 wide, by the way? Is that something that you're capable of doing, is not pushing me 3 wide in these corners? We finally made up a singular position, and I've lost everything because they feel the need to take you 3 wide every single corner. Dumb and stupid. Okay, well, we got second place on lock. That's for sure. No damage yet, I say as I get uncomfortably close to the apron there. That was a death waiting to happen, as a matter of fact. Okay, alright. We're making passes and not getting killed by doing that. Tires are not happy. 8 laps of fuel. I mean, it's going to be interesting to see what happens in this. Okay, well, we're going to completely blow this fucking corner and lose everything. That's what's going to happen here. Could you imagine me hanging on to a single position in this race? Could you imagine such a concept? We get that little itty-bitty push right there. That, I mean, we're back. Okay, we're back to 6th. Can I stay here? No, it's going to pull to the right when I get on the brake. That's what's going to happen, is the car is just going to yank to the right when I get on the brake. That's a great, great mechanic, by the way. How braking turns the car right. Same shit happens in Martinsville. You have to get on the brakes in Martinsville. And then it just yanks the car to the right. It doesn't turn. Except it does turn the wrong fucking direction. Oh, we're dying. Awesome. Necessary. Necessary is the word I'd go with right there. Get immaculate runs out of the corners, but like surviving the corner is the hardest part about it here. Surviving the corners is the only problem. And the car's damaged, of course, because people keep running into me because they feel the need to have drafting partners in the corners. Alright, so this track is a complete disaster. So, that's awesome. We're running okay, though. We are running okay. I mean, I should be, like, at least 5th. But you know how it goes. So, how's everything looking? We've got tires and stuff. Can't make it to the end of the race. I'm tempted to take 2. Let's just see how that goes. We haven't done that yet. We haven't tried taking 2 yet. Delete! This should be fine. Unless this stage is 8 laps long. Then that'd be a little concerning. Why are we so far to the inside? What's that all about exactly? 7 laps! 7! Nah, that'll be fine. It'll be fine. I don't think we're gonna win this stage, because the leader drives off into the sunset. To say the least. Okay, car's not turning. That was kind of to be expected, though. Okay. So, how are we going to win this race? How exactly are we going to pull this one off? It's going to require a lot of effort, that's for sure. I mean, when the car gets to the inside, it's not terrible. But, like, getting it to consistently do that is going to be difficult, especially with these guys just driving around me on the outside. Yeah. 3 wide. We're going to go 3 wide. Are we going to be 3 wide again in this fucking corner? Or is that what we're doing? Is that how we're going to be playing this today? Okay, fantastic. Great. Spectacular. Oh, we're still 3 wide. That's cool. That's necessary. Oh my fucking god. Okay, and we're back to fucking 9th. That was a great 1 lap of of being in a position higher than where I should be. A great single lap. That was some good stuff. That was some good stuff, buddy. Just putting in every single effort that it can to kill itself. 5 more laps of this. Wonderful. 5 more laps of not being able to turn. And then even when I do pit, we're just going to be fucking 15th or worse. That's awesome. Boy, I really thought that was a good idea. I really thought that was a good idea. Boy, would you look at that. Annette has driven from last up to here. Oh, wow, what a surprise. We're dead. How original. How fucking original. Nice driving that stage. Fuck you. Cool. So now we got a destroyed car, and we're gonna get to start fucking goddamn last in this fucking stage. Great. Spectacular. I'm so fucking happy about this fact. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck to tell you at this point. So, we've got 11 to go. And we got 12 on fuel, so... Looks like this is what we're going to be dealing with for the rest of the event. Car that doesn't turn, and track that doesn't drive. So we've got 11 laps on these right sides. That's unlikely. Unlikely is the word I would go with. If I could be allowed to try and save tire without them killing me, maybe we'd be fine. Like, it feels like we don't actually have to get out of the gas that much, but then the car just pushes in the corner and then we're dead. And then, as you've seen already, we lose, the car just wants to kill itself because, you know, it's NASCAR heat. It's NASCAR heat. It's not NASCAR heat if the car isn't actively trying to kill itself for no reason in every corner. Remember when this track sucked so badly in the oval format that they had to put plates on it to even try and make it interesting, but everyone knew that was going to fail and that they did it anyway? Oh, that's a caution, probably. That is not a caution, as it turns out. Okay. Sure, never mind, it is a caution. Well, that's wonderful. That means that these guys are going to try for the rest of the race, so that's fantastic, honestly. It's really cool how nothing I do matters. I think that's neat, how nothing I do matters. I should have took tires, thinking about it now. Should have just pit there. I can at least hope that I can drive around these guys here. Yeah. I wish I could say I'm shocked that NASCAR is stupid enough to try this again. But I'm not. They've proven time and time again that they are absolutely that stupid. They're completely unaware of the fact that every race at this track in the oval format for Xfinity has been fucking garbage. They're probably fully aware. They make these decisions actively aware of the fact that it's going to suck. I don't know, man. That's really all the commentary that I have for this one. It's just remembering all those terrible fucking events that took place here. And yet, IRP is a track that exists. Put on one of the best shows in this series of all time. But no, oh no. Why would they go to a good track? No, they gotta throw these cars onto this giant rectangle. I already made the rectangle joke. It's a big track. Having to go all the way around it to be able to find parking, that really did put it into perspective. And then walking through the infield every single day. Now that was a not very good time. It is truly an adventure. Truly an adventure when you go here. Okay, we're starting to gain spots. They might be starting to slow down here. Of course, my main competition in points is in the lead, because it just wouldn't be okay if anyone else was in the lead in this race. It also wouldn't be okay if I didn't have to start in the back every single goddamn restart. Still doesn't turn, by the way. It still doesn't turn until, you know, it's time to stop turning. That's the cool part. That's the cool part, is that the car does not turn until you want it to stop turning. Is that Timmy Hill in 5th? That is, in fact, Timmy Hill in 5th. Okay, sure. That makes a lot of sense. Timmy Hill. He did get a top 10 here, right? Was it a top 10? No, I think he finished like 13th in the 2017 Brickyard race. He's backing it up though. Only 2 years after the fact. He's making a killing though. You gotta be honest. He's doing it. Oh my goodness gracious, that was not good. Okay, and the car's killing itself, and we're dying, because just going in a straight line is so fucking much to ask for. Alright, so that is me not winning this race. I mean, we already weren't winning this race, but, you know, it's the moral victories that I'm looking for, as the car just continues to not turn until I want it to stop turning. I mean, that's just, you know, normal. This is what normal looks like. You'd think I'd have learned by now how to control the drifts in this game, but I haven't. I haven't. It's just still a complete mystery what I'm supposed to do when the car starts killing itself. Like, I'm sure I can do something to make it, you know, stop being like that. Do I know what that is? No. No, I don't. Look at it. Just so stupid. Race is finished. A caution has occurred after the leader crossed the overtime line. Y'all remember the overtime line? Fuck. Literally, as we're approaching the finish line. Alright, well, that happened. Do we know what caused the incident? No, we don't know what caused the final incident. Let's take a look at no, every other caution I know about, so. Speed rating of 98. Yeah, that's pretty shit. It took me the entire race to learn how to drive the track. Everyone finished a lap down. That's good. It's good. Michael Annette 10th after starting last. What a legend. And just like that, I'm behind 15 points. That is a fucking 23-point swing in this race. Ridiculous. I don't think there's any way for me to be able to get this bonus points now, because holy shit. Holy shit, just like that. Just like that. We're 15 points back. We're 15 points back, just like that. And we have Vegas to do, which was already bad the first time, and now I've changed the settings to make it so that I'm not as good on old tires. If that even makes a difference. It really hasn't appeared to make much of a difference so far. I feel like we're still like... Well, then again, that is true. The car is actively trying to kill itself as it gets older, so... Yeah, that's interesting. Anyway, Las Vegas. Going here for the second time. There's a rhino in this race logo. That's interesting. That's very interesting. You know, these games kind of are just time capsules. They are just like, you know, a distilled version of 2019. Like, remember how IK9 appeared, spent so much money, had a fucking team, sponsored a bunch of races, sponsored a bunch of cars, and then like 3 months later they're gone, never to be seen again. It's wild. And no one remembers them. It's just a moment in time. Now that's something that 20 years from now people are gonna be like, y'all remember IK9? Oh, I was watching racing back then. Yeah. Yeah. That's what they're gonna say. Exactly like that. Word for word. That is exactly what they're gonna say. I know. I've been to the future. I've seen it with my own eyes. Anyway, this is the second time we've been to Vegas. 2 Vegas races in trucks. 2 Vegas races in Xfinity. If you ask me, it's too many. Too many Vegas races. We need less Vegas races. 31.6. 24. How original. Hooray! Another race where we're just going to be mid the entire time. Woo! That's what everyone came out to see. This is just the wet fart episode where nothing happens. Briscoe in the back. He'll pass me. Matt Mills in the back. I mean, he was already there to begin with. And then Austin Hill. Sometimes he does good, most of the time he doesn't. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. So, here we go in this one. It's going to be a shit race, because for some reason the AI is turned up here a lot. In the race here, but I think that was on 4X tire wear. I think I turned it down to 3X after the first Vegas race. So this might be a completely different experience versus the first one. I say as we're 3 wide once again. That's not completely different. That's actually, you know, expected, honestly. Oh boy, we're still 3 wide. Oh boy, we're still 3 wide. Oh, I don't like this. Oh, we're still fucking 3 wide. Somehow I'm going to go to the outside of Chastain and make 3 passes in a row in the middle. Mike Harmon is 16th. What is happening? Oh, what is that sponsor? Woobles? Man, I don't even know. When was Weatherman and Curry on the Harmon team? Like, that's low-key one of the, like most elite, underfunded driver lineups of, like, the decade. Bailey Curry and Kyle Weatherman on the same team. Like, that is spectacular. Like, you'd be hard-pressed to find a team that good in this series anymore. That's for sure. Anyway, well, I feel like we're doing better than I did in the spring so far. I don't know what the difference is. Oh my goodness. The tires! The tires! The tires are not happy. They are not clapping along As if it were a room without a roof, if you know what I mean. These tires are not having a good time. We are going to be able to barely make 10 laps on these tires. Maybe I turned it down after Atlanta. Atlanta was a bit on the absurd side, I will say that much. Don't go to the inside, actually. Okay, Piglet, what are we doing up here? We're just dying off the exit of the corner for absolutely no reason, that's what. Even getting out of the gas early, try and save tire, it's not working. And these guys clearly aren't fucking saving tires. Look at this. Look at this! They're just driving around me. Oh boy. Okay. I mean, it looks like everyone in front of me is dropping back, but then fuckers are just driving around me from behind. It's just like, everyone that's faster than me is behind me. And everyone slower than me is in front of me. It's just, I don't know, man. What are you even supposed to say in response to half this shit? Like, of course there's someone on my inside again. Wouldn't want it any other way. But, thankfully, I can actually use Brandon Brown as a fucking pick. One-time Xfinity Series winner. Brandon Brown. Oh. Man, oh, man. Isn't it interesting how he has no career and yet Chase Purdy does? It really is an affront to humanity that Chase Purdy is full-time in anything, and yet actual NASCAR winners have nothing. That is a bit on the not fucking okay in the slightest side, if I do say so myself. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you would, honestly. Okay, I guess we're saving tires. Except we're not. Still 250s temperatures. Okay, and now we're body slamming the wall. There's some nice fucking aero damage for no reason. Okay, only 99 somehow. That off of 4 does sneak up on you sometimes, though. It must be said. Car just fucks itself on the exit of 4 at this track sometimes. That is a common occurrence, actually. Okay, well, coming to the line, 1 to go in this stage. Tires are looking better than I expected them to, actually. They are not looking like 4X, they are looking like less than 4X. But hopefully the AI really compensate for that. I don't remember, did we have... This was the track that we had green flag stops in Heat 3. So, I am reasonably confident that we should be able to maybe get an actual run at the end of this race if no one tries to kill themselves for no reason. So that's pretty good. Plus 11 spots in the first stage. That is okay. That is okay. 40 remaining laps. Good Lord. Okay, well let's take out a little wedge. Car was driving great. So I'm not afraid to take out just a wee bit of wedge. Of course, I've lost a position from damage repair of fucking 1%. 1/10 of 1% of the car needed to be repaired, and it cost me an entire position. Thankfully, it didn't cost me a row. That feels like... It feels like rows are a lot more important than inside versus outside. You know what I really liked? I think my favorite part of the Eutechnics games was the fact that you were allowed to pick whether or not you wanted to restart on the inside or the outside. There was absolutely no control over restarts because it was, you know, it was self-driving for the first until you hit the line, no matter where you start. So it literally didn't matter which lane you started in. The AI would drive you out to a full car length before you even hit the line, regardless of which lane you started in. But, you know, it was a nice touch. Double file restarts were new, you know. It was such a new concept. It was nice. It's something that you never got to experience in the EA games because it didn't exist yet. You might have been able to pick which lane you wanted to start in back in like 2007-ish. I don't actually know. Everyone wanted to restart in the inside lane because that was the shortest distance around the track. And the cars wouldn't be up to speed at that point yet, right? That's how I always felt in iRacing. Was that the cars were never up to speed. It was just, you're just leaving time on the table if you restarted on the outside. Not that you got the choice in iRacing. You're forced to restart on the inside even if you're the leader. Oh, and in theory you'd be able to pick. But you didn't. I think, honestly, if you, like, lined it up with, like, the people that you were racing against in that event in iRacing, you'd be able to be like, hey, can I restart on the outside lane and just fire off first? You know? I don't know, man. Shit's wild. All I know is that I dislike iRacing. I still have bad memories of that game. Did I ever tell you, y'all, about the one time that I had a dream about running, like, 8th in core on iRacing? I wasn't even, like, winning. I didn't even have a dream about doing, like, having a good race. When I dreamed about doing good in core, 8th place. 8th place was good. I distinctly, vividly remember that. Just to how pathetic. Just to how pathetic it is. How are you guys so fast? Aren't y'all needing to save tires? My tires are more fucked on this run than the first run. And these guys are just driving around me like nothing. What the fuck? Man. Oh god, the car's also trying to kill itself. Don't forget about that. That's still a thing that's going to happen at every single track. The car just doesn't feel like driving. It doesn't feel like driving. Maybe I want to turn on the, maybe I want to go back to having more grip. Maybe that's all I need to make my life complete. Oh boy. You know what? I think I've talked about this before, but one day I was on a Tim McGraw kick. And I just listened to a bunch of Tim McGraw albums in full. And I heard, If I Could Just Be Your Tear for like the first time in 15 years. Probably even longer than that. I forget I'm 27 by the time this is uploaded. I forget I'm that old. 15 years ago I was 12. I probably heard that shit when I was like 8. That was the last time I heard it. Point is that I heard that song for the first time in 15 to 20 years. And now it just is in my head. Can't get it out. It's just trapped there. Oh, Vinnie Miller! Vinnie Miller with the pace after getting lapped. Oh my goodness gracious. I don't know what happened to him. I don't know what happened to his bitch ass, but he's got speed all of a sudden. And I don't. We've just got 15th fucking place speed in this race. And that's 99% damage right there. That's another fucking position that I'm going to lose on the pit lane. Great, thanks. How are we doing worse on this run? Is it because I took out that wedge? Do I need to put the wedge back in? Bruh. Tires are more fucked on this run than they were in the first one. What is going on in this race? Okay. Coming in a line. Another stage. 0 stage points for me. Hooray. I'm so happy about this fact. Okay, what the fuck? 29 laps to go? Are you insane? We're gonna have to do like 2 fucking pit stops on this run. 18 laps of fuel. I'm gonna put the wedge back in, I've decided. I'm gonna put tape on, and I'm gonna put wedge back in. And I don't know, I guess I'm gonna lower tire pressures in the left rear. I don't fucking know, dude. Oh, I didn't lose a position pitting that time for 1% of damage. Okay. Whatever, game. Whatever, game. Alright, so we're actually going to need to, like, save tire on this run because Jesus Christ. This shit barely made it 10 laps. We need to go 26 laps. I need to make these tires last for at least 13 laps. That is not going to be easy, especially with these guys breathing down my ass. Spreading my cheeks and inhaling is what they're doing. Yeah, and the car doesn't even fucking turn. Boy, this is going to be an interesting run. I don't know what to expect for finishing position-wise. Probably 15th, if I had to guess. But I guess we're just going to want to save this entire run. Saving this entire run is probably what I'm going to be doing. And then we have to anticipate the AI being stupid and causing cautions. Oh, we have to anticipate the car just pushing up the track and causing me to lose positions. That's something else we gotta anticipate. Average. Average. Yeah, look at just not drive. Dumb. I hate this game. And it's still cooking the tires. Don't you worry about that. Getting out of the gas early. And deliberately trying to not destroy the tires is causing the tires to get destroyed. Look at this. Look at this. What do you expect me to do, game? What do you expect me to do here? Am I the only one that sucks this bad at this shit? Like, seriously. God damn, dude. See, I'm all the way up the track. We're cooking the tires, and we're slow. Like, there's just no positives to take away from this event so far. I'm still cooking these tires. We need to pit with 13 to go. At most. Oh my god, we have to go another 9 laps. Okay. Okay. Alright, that's fine. That's fine, actually. Actually, I don't care. You know what? Be like that. Be like that, game. Also, I noticed a Pirelli signboard back there. I'm surprised that Goodyear is happy with Pirelli advertising in this game. I'm surprised they're happy with them advertising at the track, period. But, like, I'm shocked that Goodyear didn't, like, talk to the game devs like, hey, yo, what the fuck is this? Look at that. That is a Pirelli sign if I've ever seen one. But no, we just got 14th place pace. Am I gonna have to turn down the difficulty when we get to the chase? I'm gonna see how the first round goes, and if it's a total disaster, I'm gonna go back to having more grip on the long runs. Because if anything, it kept things interesting. It kept things interesting in races where not much was going on, you know? Where we were able to just drive them down like nothing. You know? It was a good time. I enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun doing that. Anyway. Anything at all that I can talk about to keep this episode, like, in the realm of where all the others were lengthwise. We only gotta go 6 more laps on these tires. I mean, actually, I could maybe consider starting to push these a little bit, because honestly, we're doing way better this run. I don't know what's changed is that the AI is compensating for the fact that this stage is so much longer than the first 2. Is that they're really holding back, and they're going to go as long as they can on tires. Which is probably a good idea, considering, you know, AI is going to AI, and we're going to have to go under caution down the pit lane. Oh. But I'm starting to close in. Oh, I'm starting to close in. Oh, Ryan Sieg, the tire whisperer. Lewis Hamilton, eat your heart out. Oh. Ryan Sieg, tire whisperer. Ooh, can we get there? Oh my god, I still gotta go 4 laps on these. I would love for this race to go green. I have no idea what the pit road speed limit's going to be, but just having green flag pit stops for a change would be really nice. It'd be a nice change of pace from this shit. Right rear is still getting eaten alive. I don't know. Right front's looking pretty good. I don't know how to try and, you know, wear the right rear any less. We are not closing in on the leader. Left side tires are getting fucked up too. So, no chance of a 2-tire stop. I think I've learned my lesson from Indianapolis. We might have actually done better in Indianapolis. You know what? I'm like thinking if I want to reduce the difficulty of this game. Meanwhile, I probably would have done better at Indianapolis if I hadn't taken 2 bitch tires. For no reason other than to have fun. Other than to try and lead. Because I thought the fucking tires would be fine. They've been fine this entire playthrough up to this point. You know? It was a perfectly reasonable strategy in a Heat 3 to take 2 tires at the stage every time, you know? Someone's dead, that's usually the caution right there that's rolling, trundling down the pit lane. Okay, we are getting closer to stops. I am not closing in on the leader, but we're having a good ass race. Really must be said, we are having a good ass race. Oh boy, oh boy. Yeah, if we have 2 runs like this, I mean, shit. We might be in for a good, and there it is. And there it is. All right, fantastic. I'm happy with everything, honestly. I'm happy with everything. Now, the question is, how many laps to go after we pit? How many laps to go? That's the real question. If it's like 15, I'm going to be concerned. All right, here we go. Driving the car stuff is happening. Okay, how many to go? How many laps are left? I just did an illegal restart. 10 to go, dude? Are you serious? These guys are going to be trying for the rest of the race. That means we're going to do horribly. Oh, boy. See, this is what I mean when I say that if you have a good restart in a race, that means that you have a good car for 1 lap. We are going to lose everything here. Oh, please don't give up the bottom. I gave up the bottom. What a surprise. Oh, okay. Hold on. If I can just get to the bottom, we'll be fine. No, stop! Okay. So we're giving up everything, basically. Because the car can't hold the bottom. And of course, Jeffrey is going to be slow on the exit so that I'm on his fucking outside still. Oh, yes, please. Please wreck and destroy my car. Thank you so much. That's 91% error. Thank you. Thank you so fucking much for doing that. Great. Car's fucking destroyed. Car's fucking destroyed. We're gonna be slower than shit. AI is gonna be pushing as hard as they can for the rest of this race. We are not gonna do good. Great, just great. Fucking marvelous. 5 more miserable laps around this fucking shitbag track. Yeah, how do you like it? How do you like it when you get fucking taken on the inside? Not that it matters, because we're about to lose everything again. Ray Black is trying to break into the top 5, and the car still doesn't turn. Oh my god, the car's destroyed and it doesn't turn. What a fucking wonderful time this is. How awesome. How awesome. Go away! Okay, sure, sounds good. Clear outside. Thanks for the update. Not like that fucking matters. I have to slow down so fucking much to make these fucking corners. Because the car sucks and they're just fucking idiots. Boy, remember when we were going really fast and it was looking like we were gonna, you know, pit and maybe even have a chance to maybe grab the win, but no. No, now here we are just with a fucking destroyed car, and this stupid fucking goddamn ass shit doesn't fucking turn. And we're fucking bitch 14th again. How wonderful. This fucking sucks! Oh, there's the fucking points leader just driving by. So there's us not getting the points lead in this race. I'm sure we're fucking gonna get passed for second in points at this fucking rate. This sucks so fucking much. Yeah, fuck this game. It was looking like it was gonna be so interesting, and then it just decided to fuck itself. I was really hoping it would crash there so we could do that race again and pretend like nothing happened. But that'd be way too fucking much to ask for. So, some fucking how, some fucking way, I managed to secure second in points. So that's awesome. Yippee-ki-yay. Can't fucking wait for us to be a round one exit in the chase, because this round is so cancerous. Alright, there you go. Give me a cutscene. Wow. The frames on this cutscene. I'm shocked that didn't crash the game. Hooray, we're in the chase. This game still sucks. Okay. So that leaves us plus 52. Plus 52 to the cut line. Can I manage to hold a 52-point lead over the cut line at Bitch Richmond, Shitbag Charlotte Roval, and Cunt Dover? That's going to be the question. Next time on Kamikaze Games, we go to the first round of the chase and try to not lose. Will I be able to do it? I doubt it. Thank y'all so much for watching this terrible part of NASCAR Heat 4 Season Mode on Xfinity. See you next time. Bye. Oh, we got bits. No. I don't think so, motherfucker. I just want to climb up the side of the shit and collect the health. I'm literally in space. All I want to do is get the health, and I'm in space. For fuck's sake, dude. Okay. Oh, hang on. Hey! I finally got the health. Like, come on, dude. Come on. I mean, it doesn't get much better than this. Like, really, when you think about it, this is pretty much peak. This is peak video games right here.